Welcome, yogis. It's so nice to see you all. So, if you can have a tennis ball, two tennis balls, and a yoga block handy, we're going to start with some tapping exercises. And today we'll focus on shoulders and neck as well. Let's all take a deep breath in and let it go. Two more like that to let go of your day. Deep breath in and let it go. Last one, big deep breath in down to your stomach. And let it all go. Relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your eyebrows. Relaxing your cheekbones. Inhale. And exhale. Starting with some tapping exercises, both fingers. Let's tap your eyebrows. Inhale. And exhale. And as we do this tapping exercise, there's a lot of channels that end and begin from the head. So take note of where you're feeling any energy, tension within your body, any tickling sensations as you tap away. Now tap into your hairline. And then from your hairline, go up 1 inch. And then use your fingers and just massage it in circles. You might even feel a little depression. So from your hairline, you just go maybe half an inch. You will find a little depression, and it might be a little bit tender. This is a great spot for headaches. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Rotate your circle the opposite direction. And then tap that energy. Maybe switching to one hand and just rest one and go to the very top of your head. Whenever you're tired or stressed, this brings the energy up. It's an energizing point. And maybe switch hands and rest the other one. Inhale. And exhale. Next, we're moving on to our cheekbones. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, yogis. Inhale. And exhale. And then just right under your nose, above your lips. Again, taking note of where you're feeling it within your body. Maybe your heart, maybe maybe your forehead, maybe your stomach. Inhale into that area. And exhale, let it go. With every inhale and exhale, notice how much lighter you feel. Now, just above your chin, below your lower lip. Resting your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Your jawline. Relaxing your eyebrows. And next, your collarbone. Just at the end of it, there's like a little depression. Tap that. This point, if you have a tight chest, if you have any phlegm, is very good to release that. Opens up the chest. Inhale and exhale. There's a point right here, just in the middle of your side of your chest. You can just massage it in circles. Crossing your arms is probably easier than... You may notice that it might feel a little bit tender. Inhale. And exhale. And shake it out. Shake it out. We're going to do some neck mobility. Right hand on top of your left ear. Dropping your right ear to your right shoulder. Feel that nice stretch on the left side of your neck. Inhale. And exhale. Switch. Left hand on top of right ear. Dropping your left shoulder. And maybe reaching your right arm away from you. Inhale. And exhale. Head back to neutral. And let's look up to the sky. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Chin to chest. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Head back neutral. I'm just going to show you another point. Between your thumb and index finger, there's like a little depression there. This is, and you might feel it's a little bit tender. Massage it for about 30 seconds. This is another great headache point. If you feel the tension, don't resist. Just relax. Inhale. And exhale. Notice that the tension is slowly subsiding. And shake it out. And then we're just going to even it out and go to your right hand between your thumb and index finger. Just massage it. Inhale. And exhale. All right, great job, yogis. Hands on your knees, and we're just going to do like a sitting cat-cow. So that's chin to chest, round your back. Feel that nice stretch in your mid-back shoulders. Reverse the direction, chest up, loud and proud, head back, shoulders back. Arch your low back. Inhale. And exhale. Now chin to chest, rounding your back. Inhale. And exhale. And then looking up to the sky, shoulders back, arch your low back. And back to neutral. Well done, yogis. Feet in front of you, mat width apart. We're just going to 90-90 it. Inhale, drop your knees to the left. Your hands are behind you. Inhale, knees to your right, both in 90-90 position. Your fingers behind you and pointing away from you. Inhale, dropping your knees to the left. And last one, inhale, dropping your knees to the right. In a moment, we're going to do a forward fold. Knees back to center. Extend your legs out straight. Now, let's actually take the heels together into a butterfly. And then we're going to do a forward fold in this position. On the inhale, raise your arms up. And hinge forward with your hips. And wherever your hands land, that's where you are at in your practice for today. Every day is different. And we're just going to stay here for a bit. I'm going to do some breathing exercises 4, 7, and 8. So let's inhale for 4.
Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slow exhale through your mouth for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4. Hold for 7. And exhale for 8. Relaxing your shoulders. Inhale for 4. And hold for 7. And exhale for 8. And relaxing the back of your neck, chin to chest. Inhale for 4. Hold for 7. And slow exhale for 8. Great job, yogis. And then using your hands, just press your upper body slowly back to an upright position. And extend your legs, give it a shake. All right, well done. Let's have your tennis balls handy. We're gonna go onto our mats. Just have one block handy as well too. We're gonna work on our shoulders. Let's lie down on our back. And we're gonna place your tennis balls, actually starting with your head. That bump behind your head is your occipital bone, and just put one ball on each side in that groove. It's right in the back of your head. You need to hold the balls for them to stay in position and just feel that nice tension being massaged away. Inhale and exhale. That nice groove that you're massaging behind your head under the occipital bone is another great headache point. Inhale and exhale. And Maybe reach your hands behind you to hold the balls in place, still keeping it behind your head under the occipital bone. And then just gently rotate your head right to left. So we're massaging along that ridge. Just feel that tension stretch away. Inhale. And exhale. Nice, smooth rotation. Right to left, left to right. Inhaling to the top of your head. Beautiful. And exhale. In 3, 2, 1. Grab your balls and just place them aside for now, resting the back of your head on the mat. Just have your head, your neck sink in to the earth. Inhale. And let it go. Grab a hold of your tennis balls again, and we're going to place one on each shoulder, one right, one left. And then there's no right or wrong. Just find that nice sweet spot where you feel a little bit of tension or a lot. And then we're just going to keep it there. As we are on our phones a lot or on our computers, we get some tension on our shoulders and neck. So this is a great way to release that. Inhale. And exhale. Once your balls are stable under your shoulder, we're going to start moving our arms in circles. So on the inhale, let's raise your both arms up to the ceiling and draw circles with each arm, nice and slow. And feel your shoulders being massaged. Pretending that you are at the beach, in the lake, or in the ocean, and you're doing backstrokes, swimming backwards. Nice work, yogis. Keep on circling, inhaling into your shoulders, and let it go. Rotating your circles in the opposite direction. Inhale and exhale. Releasing your arms, placing them beside you. And maybe find a new sweet spot on your shoulders. Have your tennis balls in a nice area where it doesn't move behind your shoulders. Because in a moment, we're going to rest our arms beside you, and then we're going to do glute bridges. We're going to raise your hips up to the ceiling with your feet on the mat and your knees facing towards the ceiling. Now, with your knees towards the ceiling and your feet on the mat, let's reach your fingers to see whether if you are able to touch your fingers, the tip of your fingers behind your heel. That's the distance that we want. And then when you do the glute bridges, reaching your hips to the ceiling, you want to engage your belly button. Squeeze your belly button to the back of your spine to protect your back. And then as we do that, we're going to raise in 3, 2, 1. Engage your belly button and then raise your hips up to the ceiling and feel that nice massage on your shoulders with the tennis balls. If it's too much, feel free to use your elbows as support or don't raise too high up. Hips back down. Catch your breath. Relax your shoulders. We're going to do that again in 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Engage your belly and then raise your hips to the ceiling. Feel free to use your elbows as support and knees pressing away from you. Engage your glutes. 3, 2, 1, and slowly back down vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale. And exhale, relax your shoulders. Let's do that again. In 3, 2, 1, engage your belly button to your spine. And raise your hips up to the ceiling, knees away from you. Engage your butt cheeks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and vertebrae by vertebrae, drop your spine and your bum last. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Extending your legs out straight. Give your ankles a shake. Great job, yogis. Let's take your tennis balls and just place them aside and watch your shoulders just melt into the mat. Enjoy that feeling. Inhale. And exhale. Let's take your feet to the mat and then your knees back up to the ceiling. Grab your balls. We're going to take those balls and place them under your hips or your low back. And then once you find that sweet spot on your hips or low back, just relax into it. Your knees are up to the ceiling, feet are on the mat. And then once you've situated your balls in that sweet spot, feel free to move ever so slightly right to left, your hips right to left. And a little goes a long way, so gentle pressure. Because we just want to massage the surface area. We don't want to go too hard where we may bruise the muscles. We're just releasing the fascia, surface layers above your muscles. And all while inhaling and exhaling. As there's less tension, feel free to maneuver your left to right and exaggerate it a little bit more, so you're massaging more of a surface area. And if it feels good, feel free to stop and just let it sit there for a moment. You can also take your knees together and with your feet mat width apart, just to rest your knees in. Inhale. And exhale. In 3, 2, 1, remove the balls, place them aside, extend your legs out straight. Give your legs a shake. Great job, yogis. Noticing your hips are feeling much looser. Inhale. And exhale. Let's take that one block and place it under your head. Keep your tennis balls at arm's reach, resting your head on top of the block. Now we're going to place your tennis balls under your scapula, so like upper back, around the bra line. And this way you're resting your head on the block for a little extra support. And just adjust your balls, whether if it needs to be higher or lower, until you find that sweet spot, maybe even between the shoulder blades. If it's too much, you can take your knees together and your feet on the mat, just like what we did before. Or keep your legs out straight. Just relax into this position. As long as the balls are not on your spine, more so along the muscles to the side of your spine. Inhale. And exhale. Relaxing your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful work, yogis. Inhale. And exhale. Five, four, three, two, and one. Let's shift over to your left. Remove the right tennis ball. Shift over to the right. Move your left tennis ball. Place them aside. And then let's remove the block behind you or beside you and just rest lying down on your mat. Inhale. And let it all go. Noticing your shoulders, your back, your hips just hugging the floor. Inhale. And exhale. Let's take both knees to your chest and give yourself a beautiful hug. Inhale. And exhale. With your knees to your chest, take your soles of your feet together and then your hands on top of your knees and just let your knees drop to the side. And then let's draw circles with your knees. Holding the top of your knees and just opening and closing with your soles of your feet together. Beautiful, yogis. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Rotating your circle in the opposite direction. Extending your left leg out straight, hugging your right knee to your chest. Give it a squeeze. We're going to go into a supine twist now. Take your left hand on top of your right knee and swing your right leg over to the left. 90 degrees. Your knee is the same distance as your hip, and your heel is under your right knee. Left hand on top of your right knee, and then your right arm stretched out like a letter T. Feel free to look the opposite direction of your knee, so looking over to your right. Inhale. And relaxing into this pose on the exhale. Enjoy your stretch as you massage your internal organs. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your elbows. And 3, 2, and 1, taking your right knee back to your chest to relieve the low back. And then extend your right leg out straight. Give your legs a shake. Joining your left knee to your chest. Give it a squeeze. And then we're going to supine twist over to the right. So right hand on top of your left knee and swing your left leg over to the right. Left arm out straight like a letter T. And maybe looking the opposite direction of your knee. So looking left. Supporting your left knee with your right hand. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And let it go. Three, 2, and 1. Taking your left knee back to your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. And extend your leg out straight. Give your legs a shake. In a moment, we're going to open up our hips. So, letting your knees go out to the side and your heels together. The butterfly pose. And then we're just going to leave it there to open up our hips. If it's uncomfortable, then you can have your heels a little bit away from you. If you want more, then you can have both heels closer to your bum. Feel that nice stretch in your inner groin. Inhale. And exhale. You want a little bit extra stretch, then feel free to place your hands on top of your thighs. Inhale. And exhale. Relaxing your hips. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Take your knees to your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. That must feel really good. And we're going to do a happy baby pose now that we've opened up our hips. So taking your hands to the outside of your feet. And then with your hands outside of your feet, raise your heels to the ceiling. Happy baby. Resting your tailbone to the mat. So feel that nice stretch in your low back. Shoulders towards your mat. And then squeeze your elbows towards your shoulders. Feel that stretch. And feel free to sway side to side, massaging your spine. If it feels good, feel free to peace finger your toes and then do a full extension of your legs, leaving a micro bend of your knees, stretching your calves, your hamstrings. Letter V, and maybe rocking back and forth. Make it playful. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful work, yogis. 3, 2, and 1. Take your legs down to the mat. Stretch them out. Give your hips a shake. Give your ankles a shake. You did so well, yogis. We're gonna start slowing things down, so it's a good time if you want to put on some socks, grab your favorite blanket, turn off some lights, cozy up. Just gonna start going into your meditation portion of your practice today. It's time for a dog nap. Or a cat nap. Love seeing you all get cozy. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Resting your forehead and resting your eyebrows. Resting the back of your head. Resting your cheekbones. Resting in between your eyes. Resting your cheekbones. Unclench your teeth and relax your jaws. Resting your shoulders. Resting your elbows. Resting your fingers. And resting your arms. Relax your upper back, mid back, and low back. Beautiful. Resting and relaxing your butt cheeks. Relaxing your hips. Relaxing your thighs. Relaxing your knees. Relaxing your calves. Relaxing your heels. And relaxing your toes. Taking a beautiful deep breath in down to your toes. And let it all go. Relaxing everything. Enjoy the next couple minutes of meditation. Any thoughts that pass by, they're just like clouds. They float away. Or you can always count backwards 60 seconds. Enjoy. Taking a slow breath in and let it all go. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, circling your fingers and wrists. And maybe giving yourself a nice stretch, or take your knees to your chest. And then leaning over to your right hand side into a fetal position, resting your head on your biceps. Taking a cleansing breath in. And let it go. Maybe keeping your eyes closed as you prop yourself up into a seated position. Enjoying this moment, thanking yourself for taking this hour of self-care. I'd like to share a little closing poem. As the breath softens and the body rests, we return to the quiet where peace manifests. The mind lets go, the heart expands. We meet ourselves with open hands. Carry the stillness into the day with gentle strength to light your way. Inhale and let it all go. Let's take our hands together, rub them, warm them up. Faster, faster, and faster. And place them over your eyes. Feel the nice warmth, the tingling sensation as you have activated your chi, your life force energy. Palms together. The light in me sees and shares the beautiful light in you. Namaste. Thank you all for joining this beautiful practice. Well done, yogis.